TV umpire to director, we have a player review. Can we rock and roll, please?
Hello and welcome to Bits and Pieces, the Friendliest Cricket Podcast. This is Max, and we're bringing to you episode 180, a day when loyalties were torn for some members in this group who wanted a certain team to win but also wanted a certain person to perform. To talk about that and also this India-West Indies game, we have Prashant, we have Nitin, and Iman. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Chetan didn't happen, but what exquisite playing, man. PDP, start us off.
No, it was amazing. I was rooting for West Indies throughout the game, but also I'm a big Sanju Samson fan. So had my hearts filled today. Played an amazing innings, and was timing the ball so well from the get-go. And it always seemed to be the case that his wicket was, he looked more fluent than any other batsman today. Probably his best innings in an India jersey. There is recency bias, of course, but I think it's his best innings in an India jersey, for sure.
What are the other innings in contention?
Yeah.
No, apparently he also overtook Kohli in some record as the highest score in a World Cup, T20 World Cup for India.
No, but it was, I think, barely 12 months ago where he was peeling off centuries for fun, man. Come on. It's not
that is why I was asking. That was in 1 days, by the way. Yeah, so South Africa made his century, after which, I think uske baad usko randomly bitha diya tha, when the rise of Shubman Gill. Yeah.
I think proof that nobody knows what is going on in T20 international cricket. Nobody remembers what happened more than 10 days back. I can bet Sanju Samson scored 2 centuries in 5 games, and in between those centuries, he scored a couple of shots.
Exactly.
That all happened less than 12 months back.
Exactly.
Iman has no idea. He's like, that was one-day cricket.
मुझे one-day cricket का century याद है उसका, बाकी याद नहीं है.
I remember he scored a lot of runs for CSK last year in the IPL.
अरे वो तो IPL है.
Iman is not denying it.
That is IPL.
Sorry. I'm looking at his scores in T20.
My biggest gripe with him is like he gets these starts and then after 30 he just like, he doesn't convert. Whereas, so that's why even today I was like, okay, he's reached the Sanju quota. Now Tilak will come out or something will happen. But then once he went on, crossed off to 45 and all, okay, now this is something else. And then the way he was peeling off those runs, like that straight shot that he was hitting was lovely to watch, man. It was like there was so much power down that swing and he was going fabulous to watch.
I don't think he mistimed anything today. Maybe that return catch that he popped, but like everything went off the middle. It's the kind of innings that Neo would play in the Matrix, no? Where that kind of a knock. So
this is why this is the Jayadrat inning. This is the Jayadrat inning. The one day where you are unsurmountable, you are unapproachable, you are just the man. There is like 15 people, 16 people, how many people around you doesn't matter. Nothing goes through because he was not slogging. Like Surya Kumar at least was trying to do a bunch of things and as he was as scratchy as ever. But Sanju was just on the other end. And that's why it was so like you can see Ishan and Surya and all these guys on one side, and then Sanju on the same deck was sweetly timing them for 4, and it didn't seem like there were any ugly hikes. Like fabulous.
No, for sure. And but we've had other instances. So just like I think Ishan Kishan in the game against Pakistan was batting at a different level to everyone else. Today was Sanju's day. But must be said though that it did look as though it became harder to bowl on this wicket, especially once the dew set in.
Dew started coming, yeah. I was waiting again if Bish will come and lie on the ground and see how much
moisture there is on the
moisture grass. Is there and all that. But yeah, that did happen.
I thought Tilak Verma, in terms of fluency, I think Tilak was very fluent.
Those 3 4s, man, in that over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the ball that he got out to hit, his shot selection was top notch. He wanted to go over mid-off.
Yeah.
But somehow didn't come off. But to me, he looked very fluent. Like generally, I don't see like Tilak this fluent. Like Sanju ka kya hai ki even if he's scoring 40, those 40s would be very fluent, and then he'll get out somehow, right? But today he didn't get out. That was the whole thing, and he continued. That 40 became an 100 almost, right? But Tilak Verma, yeah, his innings at that 25 looked like very unlike Tilak to what we generally have seen over the last few months. There, of course, Tilak Verma 2024-25 season, maybe he did play some great innings, but
That was in one-day cricket, no? Or which format was it? Test cricket.
that was Test. That was Test. So Tilak played really well in Tests in Australia, especially MCG. Where
मैंने
India
देखा
lost. हमने साथ में देखा तिलक को. तिलक ने सबका तिलक लगाया. Tilak came in Nitish Kumar Reddy's body. Yeah, तो उसका
Nitish
अच्छा खेला
Kumar
काफी.
Reddy. Why is Nitish Kumar Reddy not in India's T20 squad? Has anyone discussed?
Why is Nitish Kumar Reddy not there in any squad हो गया अब तो? I think he's
पूरा
not even in
drop.
Andhra squad लग रहा है.
But speaking of Tilak, Iman, you should walk us through that dismissal, the catch, the belly flop, that
belly
happened.
flop. Yeah, there was. So if you notice, Simran Hetmeyer's thopai has a W shape. Proper. थोड़ा सा ऊपर हो गया है, फिर नीचे गया है वो ना नेवल के थोड़ा ऊपर गया है. तो क्या हो रहा है, उसको ऐसे करके थोड़ा सा उसमें एरोडायनामिक्स लग रहा है, तो वो उड़ रहा है ऐसे करके. तो उसका अगर पूरा ऐसा होता ना बॉस, तो विंड कहाँ पे, वो फ्रिक्शन नहीं क्रिएट करना तो ठीक से ऐसे लग के उसका ऐसे ऊपर जा रहा है वो एरोप्लेन जैसा, तो जुप से ऊपर जा रहा है वो आदमी. तो दैट हेल्प. तो वो W शेप थोपाई हेल्प हिम रियली गो अप एंड टाइम इज जंप प्रॉपर्ली. एंड ऑफ कोर्स उसमें मुझे लग रहा है ये कुछ एरोडायनामिक्स वाला वो बॉयंसी जो भी है वो लग रहा है इस पे. काफी बढ़िया चला था बॉस. ऐसा लग रहा था कि मुझे तो बीच में लगा कि यार ये आदमी अगर अपने तोंद पे ही गिर गया, कहीं बॉल निकल ना जाए इसके हाथ से, क्योंकि ऐसा थप से गिरा और मतलब बॉल फिर हाथ से निकल जाए, ऐसा भी हो सकता था. बट बॉस सिमरन हेटमायर ने he took two of the most amazing catches, like two of the most amazing catches.
So Hetmeyer had three,
and there was my kid who took my thoppai away.
Iman Pandey is basically MS Dhoni. He has suddenly become an uncapped player.
Uncapped player.
Yeah.
Uncapped player in Bits and Pieces podcast. Guys, I was not planning to join the podcast. I was not in the right mind space for it because I live in Dubai and we've been dealing with other flying objects over the last 24 hours. But this conversation about the aerodynamics of Simran Hetmeyer has spurred me to come in NBA because we're talking about other kinds of flying objects. Firstly, I mean, not taking anything away from Sanju. I think everyone is happy for Sanju whenever he does well because he is always on the periphery of the Indian team. He's always struggling to get in. One of the most good-natured people. One of the most selfless players, right? Even when he's under pressure and struggling to keep his place in the team, he's the first person who will not put too much of a price on his wicket and play T20 the way it should be played and all of that. Sure, we're all very happy. Sanju has done well. Tony Sebastian woke up in Australia just in time to see Sanju finish off the match after having fallen asleep and missed it, which also proves that this is what it takes for Sanju to come good. He requires Tony to not be actually watching him batting. But guys, the only reason we are talking about this match is because it was a World Cup quarterfinal. The quality of the bowling that Sanju faced today was not on par with what he might have faced against South Africa. Or the West Indies bowling attack is pretty average. What we saw today was
who are the bowlers? Oh, very good, very good.
And I mean, right, we're like, oh, this is his best innings in India Blues. We don't even remember what he did because we are barely watching cricket these days, especially T20 cricket, if it is not the IPL or it's not a World Cup. I don't think this was Sanju's greatest innings for India. It was probably the most impactful innings, the one that will get remembered a lot. But in terms of the quality of bowling that he faced, and it was okay. He didn't even have to hit so many sixes. India, by the way, today did not hit too many sixes. I think West Indies hit more. I don't remember the exact numbers. And Sanju generally tends to play a lot of ground shots, tends to score boundaries generally. But that also goes to say something about the quality of the bowling, right? There were so many hit-me balls on a length, going down the leg side, big shot, everything that you want as a batsman was being dished out by the West Indies.
Yeah,
And
actually, I will differ. Look, West Indies, if you look at West Indies bowling attack, they have Akil Hussain, Matthew Ford, Gudakesh Mooti, Shamar Joseph, Rustin Chase. Yeah, Gudakesh Mooti, he didn't bowl his quota of 4 overs, who apparently was one of the best bowlers in this tournament. 2 overs, 18 runs. ऐसा क्या smash out of the park हो गया? 2 overs, 18. Matthew Ford has the best economy, like among the best economy in this tournament. Like West Indies bowling attack is strong. Is that? I think
they
both of the
struggled.
correlation causality
I
वाला
mean,
चल रहा है.
no, but they got wickets. There's a Romario Shepherd hat trick against some small team and all that.
हाँ, मैं
That
उसको बोल ही नहीं रहा हूँ. I'm not saying Romario Shepherd is one of the best bowlers. उसको छोड़ दो, वो hat trick छोड़ दो. Like Matthew Ford, Akil Hussain, and ये अपना Gudakesh Mooti, they are good bowlers. Like they're good T20 bowlers. आसान नहीं है मारना. It's not easy to hit them.
they were easy to hit today, man, for sure. I mean, they were feeding these guys. Yeah.
Nitin, I mean, you can't deny the fact that there was another batsman who was batting along with Sanju, and whoever that other batsman was not finding it as easy as Sanju was against the same bowling.
That is always the nature of T20 cricket, no? See, when you go and look at, 3 weeks back, we were all talking about Abhishek Sharma. He's coming to this tournament and basically laid on giant pile of 30. And we are all questioning, was it a flash in the pan earlier? Now when Sanju does well, we are like, usually he throws his wicket away after 40. Today he went on to score 80, 90, whatever. Guys, it's T20 cricket. Batsmen are going to keep playing shots. It's the nature of the beast that on any given day, one person will click, right? It was just good today that a person that all of us likes was that person who clicks, and normally a person who tends to get out before he gets the big runs. I think it's about time we start reckoning with how T20 batting actually works. Like every match, the next match you will see Tilak Verma will be that guy who will score. You will see Sanju come and
No,
get
yeah,
stuck.
I think India didn't have it easy. If you
Nitin,
look at it, India
Nitin,
didn't have it easy.
cricketing view is already here. I don't need you to be cricketing view. I have the real cricketing view here. You don't have to tell me his stuff.
Yeah, he's sea view. But yeah, bhai, India didn't hit sixes. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि India didn't need to hit sixes. It was also because India played well. They played sensibly. Like
I'm not taking anything away from them, but ये थोड़ा like next level result ही हो रहा है. Sanju.
Okay, you tell me which are the better T20 bowling में, which are the good T20 bowling units.
No,
South Africa छोड़ दो. Next कौन है?
Delhi Capitals.
अबे वो तो हैंक है, उसमें मोहन कृष्णमूर्ति है, हाँ उसमें आकिब नावी भी है, तो मे बी दैट इज वन रीजन. आकिब नावी, yes, for sure, yes. मोहन कृष्णमूर्ति, आकिब नावी, the balancing fact is happening. Yeah.
Same day last week, India played South Africa. They had to chase 180 to beat them, and they could not get the off the square against a wonderful bowling attack. Right?
Correct. South Africa, मैंने बोला, I told South Africa they are of course a better team. Their bowling attack is great. उसके अलावा बताओ ना, which is the other great bowling units that we have.
It's fine. I'm telling you, I'm very happy for Sanju. I'm just saying the way we talk about T20 batting, right, and T20 performances. So
no, so if you're making the point that on one given day there will be X or Y or Z batter who has a day out and connects and middles everything, of course that is the nature of the beast. So Ishan Kishan had that day against Pakistan. Sanju Samson had his day today against the West Indies.
My point is on both of these batsmen, and these are very good examples. And I will add Abhishek Sharma to this list because he's been in the news recently, and Tilak Verma a little before that. None of these batsmen are playing differently on different days.
No,
it just so happens that on a particular day, one of them clicks when everyone else fails.
Of course.
No, for Sanju, I would say Sanju looks, which is what I was trying to, the point that I was trying to make is Sanju looked fluent every time he scored a 40. Every time. The only thing is, he threw it away.
Abhishek Sharma looked super fluent every time he scored, and he wasn't even scoring 40s. He was scoring, 80s and 90s and 100s.
Abhishek Sharma, I'm just saying that Sanju today played differently. ऐसा नहीं कि he clicked.
Okay, no, wait. No, 1 second. So now I disagree with you, man. I don't think he approached this innings any differently than...
He played the exact same shots he always plays. Sometimes one of those gets close to hand.
Sanju, आज के innings पे every चौके के बाद, he was rotating the strike. He was not going for the second ball.
The Gavaskar thing.
Gavaskar आया उस पे. He was converting ones into twos. There were 2 points. He was converting ones into twos. His t-shirt was properly tucked in.
Now we are coming to the analysis. I've been waiting for this.
Actually, by the way, guys, when you see Sanju Samson hitting a 4 over covers, उसका थोप्पा ही कैसे निकल के आता है यार? ऐसे होता है उसके साथ. ऐसे हो जाता है वो over. His dad is getting the lift.
It took us 15 minutes. Finally, we have come to proper analysis of this innings. Guys, every single
Correct.
shot Sanju played today reminded me of Virender Sehwag, including that one-off ball, which was that back of a length in cutter, which that Ford bowled, which he tried to cut because it was too close to the body. He doesn't cut it, cuts him in half and goes to the keeper. Even his bad shots, and forget the good shots. So many of the good shots, the drives through covers, the lift, the straight down the ground, the lift shot he played, the flicks, everything. And like you said, his well-endowed midsection. Everything today about Sanju Samson reminded me of Virender Sehwag.
Good. That's good.
Okay.
But Nitin, to this point, right? I basically think that you just miss Virender Sehwag, the batsman, okay? Because at various points you've mentioned that Shubman Gill sometimes reminds you of Virender Sehwag.
Have
You
I?
mentioned,
Gill?
yeah, you have, yeah, you have.
Dude,
बोला होगा
Gill.
उसको याद नहीं उसको भी याद
definitely
नहीं.
miss Virender Sehwag. I think you don't have to. I mean, I will concede that. Who doesn't miss Virender Sehwag?
Yeah, exactly.
This is not.
But no,
But guys, why are you saying that? Why are you telling that Sanju plays the same way in every innings? ये गलत है यार. He never believed in taking a single and converting ones into twos.
Today
यार.
he had the belief. That is the difference. He had the belief.
no, but to your point, Nitin, he was basically triggering back. He was triggering back and playing today, especially when he's playing the faster bowling.
Technical Tenali Raman has arrived. Okay.
तो triggering back नहीं, triggering पहले जाएगा.
You're talking about how he reminds
ऐसे
you of
करेगा तभी तो ऐसे होगा ना गुरु. गुरु वो आगे से कैसे मारेगा?
So PDP, are you saying the technical change he made today is the reason why he succeeded?
No. I'm saying that that's how that Virender Sehwag
how
did
he
not
was.
have that trigger. That's all.
Oh, you're saying it. That's okay, man. I'm just talking about my untrained eyes and my brute skills as a cricket watcher. He reminded me of Sehwag. That's all. I
Of
don't
Okay,
course.
so
think-
there
No.
are two things coming into play. One is resulting Ramanujam, and second is eye test.
I
Right.
I test.
That's what I'm taking away, right? Eye test pass. Is
No,
is
no,
he
no.
passing the eye test?
No, but I will say this. I agree 100% with Nitin when he says that he played. The way he plays has not changed. It's not that he was doing anything different today. It is just that it came off today and it came off magnificently well. That's all.
Yeah. No,
That
that's
I
what I
agree.
said. That's why I said in the opening also. No, Sanjay is good till 30 in every game. It's a Sarkari quota that's given. 30-25 तो आ जाएगा. After that, I was surprised that he stood. He stayed, and then I was like, okay, now be scared, be very scared is what I thought, because I knew he was going to go beyond that, and which he did. But guys, forget about that for now. What about our bowling? Like Nitin said, this bowling lineup was nothing there. I mean, Shamar is the only guy who at least seemed like a bowler, but then after Tilak took him for those 3 boundaries, he also lost his radar.
He
But
was the
look at-
worst of the lot, actually, in my opinion, today. Shamar bowled the worst among the West Indies
I agree.
bowlers.
His,
today.
his
I
first
agree.
over was very good. His first over was very good. He got Sky, and after that, he was everything was in, and they were just trying to just get singles out of him. And his first over went for 3 runs or something. But then once Tilak took him for 3 fours and Sanju at 4, he's conceded like 18 runs in that over. Then he lost his radar. He was trying to bowl wide, and then it was all completely gone.
One batsman, by the way, who made Shamar Joseph look really good, he made him look like Malcolm Marshall, was No Look Pandya, Hardik Pandya. The only batsman, by the way, who struggled because of his fucking ego. Right? So 2 things, right? Hardik Pandya is standing at the same place. उसको लग रहा है कि Shamar Joseph उसको उधर ही बॉल करने वाला है. Like Romario Shepherd को भी उसने गॉर्डन मतलब क्या बोलूं गॉड लेवल बॉलर बना दिया उसने. क्या भाई रोमारियो शेफर्ड भी क्या जबरदस्त बॉलर है क्योंकि भाई वो एक ही जगह खड़ा है. Like he was the one who was taking the match deep. मैं धोनी को मिस नहीं करने दूंगा तुमको आज. ऐसा नहीं है. I will ensure that last over में 15 रन तक होवे क्योंकि I will play dots. मैं खड़ा रहूंगा वहीं पे ताकि बॉलर मेरे को आगे सेम जगह बॉल डाले. वो तो सब तो ऐसे ही बेकार बैठे हैं ना कि everybody will bowl him like absolute over pitch deliveries on the wicket and then he'll hit it for 6. ऐसा नहीं मिल रहा था उसको. तो उसने like Shamar Joseph actually, as PDP was saying, he was the most hittable bowler today because his length
Agree.
was perfect.
Yeah.
His pace
Yeah.
was कोई change नहीं है. Same pace
Exactly.
ball डाल.
Pace on. He's getting hammered.
एंड हार्दिक पांड्या ने बोला बॉस अगर तुम चेंज नहीं करोगे तो मैं भी नहीं चेंज करूंगा. तो बेटा कोई बात नहीं, मैं सामने खड़ा हो जाता हूँ विकेट के, तुम मेरे को सेम जगह डालो, मैं डॉट कर दूंगा, कोई बात नहीं, मैं डॉट पे डॉट करता जाऊंगा ताकि प्रेशर बनते जाए. कभी ना कभी तो कोई ना कोई तो रन मार ही देगा, मेरे को क्या है. तो हार्दिक पांड्या आई थिंक फ्रॉम बीइंग लास्ट मैच ही वाज नो लुक बॉलर, this match he was a no look batsman, slowly moving into the SVP category of a tech company, like proper SVP बन चुका है वो, not MVP, SVP.
Yes, but Payson has been very bad. He's giving very bad results this World Cup. Even like the previous inning, right, when Arshdeep was bowling, he was bowling Payson in that 15th over, and he got carted all over. He came back in the 19th. That was really good, but then he had completely gone pace off, and which is why I think Ngidi has been so lethal this World Cup, because Ngidi, like Iman said, has been purely operating that Venkatesh Prasad zone only. He's like, I will not even try. Jo karna hai kar la. I will not try. You think I am 6'7" or whatever is my height? I'm coming. No, I will just come trundling at and bowl some 125 something. So, which means we have to be scared of JV Overton.
yes. वो भी भूषण ओवर्टन आके भी कुछ कर सकता है बॉस.
JV Overton at Wankhede, guys. What's going to be the plan?
यार अभी तो इंग्लैंड को हम धो देंगे, वानखेड़े में तो धो देंगे.
No, but before we get there, guys, if you look at this game, the period of play where the least runs were scored was actually the West Indies batting power play. I mean, if you really want to, fucking robotic about this, you would say that those 6
Shai
overs
Hope.
basically.
Shai Hope is man of the match, boss. What is that? Run a ball 24. What do you...
Run a ball 32.
That is the end of the game. Basically, returned the favor. This was Rahane from 2016 all over again. 1 decade later. Yes.
Yeah, they had 17 dots, I think, in the power play. They had 17 dots, and it was only thanks to some inspired catching by the Indians, or non-catching, is why they were at what, 45 or something.
Max, it was basically idea fielding. I mean, you're yeah.
He dropped the other guy also, no?
वरुण चक्रवर्ती screwed up. Out नहीं करने का था उसको, out किया उसको.
Right, so guys, see, Pakistan is now knocked out, so we can stop talking about 92 and 2017 and all. Now we have to start talking about which Indian World Cup campaign is this resembling the most. And I will go with 2011. The reason being, India have lost one match so far, and that was against South Africa, which is the same thing that happened in 2011. India came in as tournament favorites at home. Everybody expected India to win that World Cup as if it is their birthright. And they showed up and played absolute garbage cricket, right? All the way till the knockouts. They in fact even struggled to beat the Minnows in that World Cup, if you remember. They struggled to beat Netherlands and Ireland, I think. Yeah. They just about beat them. It was very, very haphazard, that tournament.
But then Ireland defeated England.
That was the Kevin O'Brien game.
But how is that relevant to anything right now? Please tell me.
Because you just said they're minnows. They were struggling to defeat minnows. I'm just trying to give you counter data points. I'm starting to behave like an analyst. Sea view का मेरे पास आया है, non sea view, वो river view में river view. उधर पीछे का hotel view बाजू का, उधर वो sea view चल रहा है. अपने इधर ये नहीं, actually pool view. And if you are a Bangalore builder, then it will be lake view. साला वो वार्थुल lake, Belandur lake view. That reminded me. Belandur reminds me, यार, why was Matthew Hayden so fucking hellbent on ensuring that India loses this match? मुझे लग रहा है उसको किसी ने बेलंदुर ले गया. आजा भाई, लोगों को दिखाएगा टेक सिलिकॉन वैली ऑफ इंडिया. उसको ले गया होगा ऑटो में बिठा के नम्मा यात्री में, और उसको बेलंदुर में छोड़ दिया होगा.
You might think that this has not been edited properly. I can assure you that this has nothing to do with the edit. The last 1 minute, the logical leaps that you heard are all part of an actual human brain.
Correct.
Performing.
Yeah. So from sea view, we went to pool view. From there, we went to lake view. That reminded me of Bangalore builders talking about Belandur Lake view. And then that took me to Matthew Hayden randomly wanting India to lose, because I felt that somebody would have tricked him by telling me, boss, I'll take you to Silicon Valley of India. Come. वो बैठा होगा, है, चल, बैठ. उसको बिठाया होगा ऑटो में और उसको बेलंदुर में जाके छोड़ दिया होगा. उसकी गांड फट गई. वो घूम रहा है ऐसे ही। भाई ये क्या ओए डूड, ये क्या, ये लेक किधर है यार, ये तो फेना ही लेना हो रहा है। तो उसको फिर वो उसका दिमाग खराब हो गया। उसके बाद से वो लगे बेटा आज तो इंडिया को पेल के छोड़ेंगे। फिर वो पहुंचा आज के मैच में फ्रॉम टॉप, लेकिन वो पहले मिनट से बोल रहा है कि गाइस दिस मैच इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी टफ, बहुत डिफिकल्ट चीज होने वाला है, बिकॉज यू नेवर नो इंडिया लैक्स बैटिंग। मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैच में लैक्स बैटिंग, 8 बैट्समैन है हमारे पास, लैक्स बैटिंग क्या बोल रहा है, ये 11 बैटर चाहिए क्या? He started there कि India has a very slim batting order. क्या अंधा है क्या? वो इतना मोटा हो गया ना, मुझे लगा चर्बी यहाँ जमा है उसका, मैथ्यू हेडन का दिमाग पे। कोई दूध और दही खा के उसके साथ भी वही गड़बड़ हो गया, जो सेम या वही यार दूध दही खा पी के जो पाकिस्तान के साथ जो इफ्ती भाई के साथ जो हुआ है ना, वही सेम हेडन भाई के साथ हो गया कि दूध दही खा के उसका दिमाग में भूतड़ा बन गया।
Iman.
Gone.
It's not in your story. Matthew Hayden was left stranded at Bellandur. Actually, our listeners currently are stranded at Bellandur, and I have no idea how to get out of it. So please explain. What did Matthew Hayden going to? Why did Seaview or Lakeview remind you of Matthew Hayden? You have not explained that yet.
Because I somehow connected Matthew Hayden going into Bellandur. You got me to Seaview. I went to Lakeview. From Lakeview, I went into Bellandur Lakeview. Then I went into Matthew.
Wait, so Matthew Hayden actually went to Bellandur. You need to explain this because nobody knows that he went.
Yeah, because he's pissed with India because somebody would have tricked him, boss. That is the joke.
If he got pissed with India because somebody took him to Bellandur.
Yes, yeah. If I have to explain the joke, यार नितिन, यार इसके, हेलो मोदी जी, इसके ये बिल्डिंग जो है ना दुबई वाला, इसमें एक आध छोड़ो जरा मिसाइल।
Iman, you don't have to explain the joke first. We need to agree that this is a joke.
Well, guys, मेरे को टेंशन एक ही बात का है, by the way. Just switching context again, as usual, switching topic. मुझे लग रहा है इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड का वॉकहेड में इंग्लैंड को धो देंगे. But boss, finals is in Narendra Modi Stadium. Do you have an answer for that?
No, none.
No, we lose in Wankhede, no? Enough.
Wankhede में नहीं वहां नहीं हारेंगे.
England have basically come to the semi-finals by using Will Jacks as a spinner in Sri Lankan pitches, right? That is, and so they really. I don't think they've played any game at Wankhede. Has anyone played any game at Wankhede so far? Definitely England.
West Indies.
No, England's entire campaign has been in Sri Lanka only. All the games so far have been between Palekele and here.
Brexit के बाद से, ब्रेक्सिट के बाद से उनको हम अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट देना बंद कर दिया. उसको बोला तुम गरीबी में जियो साले श्रीलंका में, नियम करो वहां बैठ के. तो वो तो गया. पर पॉइंट ये है कि ये वांखेडे में तो जीत जाएंगे बॉस. नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम का क्या आंसर है तुम्हारे पास फाइनल्स में? व्हाट? PDP, do you have an answer?
No, none.
I think you're getting too far ahead of yourself.
Yeah, I think.
क्यों वांखेडे में जीत रहे हैं यार? वांखेडे में जीत रहे हैं. There's a simple reason for that.
Imagine, like they've been smashing teams with Will Jacks being player of the match in 4 games so far. Okay, Will Jacks is player of the match. That is the level of cricket that has been being played in Sri Lanka. Now that team is coming here, where Rehan Ahmed and some nonsense guys are also coming out and smashing sixes. I don't know. It's going to be tough, especially if you saw the bowling today. Like Rovman Powell and Jason Holder and these guys itself are smashing them. So it's going to be tough, man. And imagine, remember, this entire series, Josh Butler has been he has not showed up to the series at all.
England कैसे जीतेगा, guys? Where is the logic?
Logic कुछ नहीं है, cricket है भाई.
It's vibes.
Okay, first you tell me.
England, why will England lose?
India today bowled 2 overs of Akshar Patel rubbish in the power play to start with, right? Until then, West Indies was nowhere. Okay, he led them back into the game. And like you guys mentioned, Ashdeep Singh towards the end starts bowling pace on and gets taken for runs. The catching and the fielding they were showing some stats, right? India has the worst catching in this tournament.
Catch efficiency. Lowest catch efficiency.
They started dropping sitters today in the quarterfinal, where they dropped 3 simple catches at least. Fielding is absolutely atrocious, right? And in prior games, Shivam Dube has had to bowl 1 or 2 overs. I'm just wondering what happens when Harry Brook is batting and Shivam Dube comes on to bowl. Anything?
Wankhede hai yaar. Wankhede hai wo.
Especially because
Wankhede में Pandya and Sky will chase down 250 as well. तुम कुछ भी लगा दो. एक तो वो ग्राउंड के अंदर वो है, ग्राउंड के बाहर स्पॉटी बॉब है यार हमारे पास. भैया स्पॉटी, वो विल ओनली स्पॉटी बॉब. स्पॉटी बॉब टिकट बेच के पेल देगा सबको. दुनिया भर का टिकट बेचेगा वो जिम्बाब्वे को दोबारा टिकट बेच देगा इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड का, फिर गेम खत्म, इंग्लैंड वाले पहुंच नहीं पाएगा, बॉस सपोर्ट ही नहीं है इंग्लैंड के लिए, स्पॉटी बॉब सब जिम्बाब्वे के सपोर्टर को टिकट बेच देगा, इंग्लैंड के सारा टिकट चला गया जिम्बाब्वे के पास। अब जिम्बाब्वे और इंडिया मिलके इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड वाले मैच में गॉन
लंदूर होने वाली है।
बॉस उसके साथ बॉस अरे ये हैरी ब्रूक्स के साथ बिलंदर होने वाला है, क्योंकि उसको लगेगा वाओ इंग्लैंड के कितने सो मेनी सपोर्टर्स मैन, सब दिख रहे जिम्बाब्वे और इंडिया वाले घूम रहे, क्योंकि स्पॉटी बॉब ने पीछे से चाल चल दिया है, गप से गेम खत्म, सब 2,000 रुपए में टिकट बेचा है।
For listeners who are wondering what just happened, Sporty Baba is Vipul, one of our friends of the pod and one of our friends who, has probably watched almost every game at the Wankhede, and more recently, he was there for the Zimbabwe game and helping fans with ticketing and so on. So that's where, the genius of Iman Kalyan Pandey has just picked up. So just giving
गॉन इंग्लैंड के साथ ऐसा धोखा होने वाला ना बॉस, कोई आइडिया ही नहीं उनको लग रहा वाह we will get a stadium, we go to the stadium and get some nice tickets and matches and whatever, random कुछ नहीं मिलेगा, बाजू में बैठ के बैक स्टैंड में बैठा रहेगा सब इंग्लैंड वाले, अंदर सब जिम्बाब्वे वाले बैठे हैं
Key question is, will you be able to get Zimbabwe jerseys outside Wankhede Stadium?
Yeah.
For that we have another guy, समीर मोहन है, वहाँ पे जर्सी लेके बैठा है, पर क्या है वो चेन्नई बैठा है, वो अलग से, तो जिम्बाब्वे वाला कंफ्यूज हो गया, भाई आप लोग को ये वांखेड़े बुलाया, जर्सी तो मेरा मिल रहा है चेन्नई में, ये क्या चुनाव चल रहा है, चारों तरफ से कंफ्यूजन हो गया। इसी बीच में स्काई आएगा, चिंगम चबा के छक्का मार के मैच जिता देगा। गाइस वांखेड़े सॉर्टेड है, अभी अपने को नरेंद्र मोदी सोचने का है, कैसे भी नरेंद्र मोदी में कुछ करना पड़ेगा।
No, but
कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा स्टेडियम पे।
Guys, if I can talk seriously about England for 2 seconds.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, please.
2 seconds pudukringla.
at least 2 seconds. No, but but the guy who's actually been incredibly impressive for England in all the games that I watched has been Jofra Archer. He's bowled very, very well. The Wankhede pitch generally, if you're a good fast bowler, will give you something. I mean, there will be some.
Used to do very well there.
Huh?
No man, England is good only. Also, see, England have had like 12 months of non-stop despair and pain, right? Like with the Ashes, losing to India, this, that, Harry Brook getting beaten up in New Zealand or somewhere. Then they lost some other matches. I think they nearly lost their opening game of this World Cup also, right? Was that against Nepal? I want to say it.
Nepal.
Like it was.
Yeah.
Sam Curran saved them the last over.
Correct. So they've been through the absolute shits, and now it is like, वो मस्त में खेल रहा है. They're playing without the pressure of having to do well, and England doesn't get that benefit too often because their cricket is scrutinized a lot. Already the fact that they've reached the semi-final is seen as a big overachievement, and nobody expected Will Jacks to come and do well.
Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. Just with Will Jacks itself has taken them to the semis. You've not had guys like Salt and Butler.
किसी का भी जरूरत नहीं है, guys. जरूरत नहीं है. Will Jacks will become May Jacks. He may play. Well क्या होता है? ऐसा Will कुछ नहीं होता.
I think the team that chases will win. In Wankhede, the team that chases will win.
Of course. So we will win.
Oh, okay.
हार्दिक पांड्या, स्काई, दुबे, 3 प्लेयर यार बॉम्बे के.
Hardik is on a hat trick, भैया. So last week you talked about
no look sixes. भी वो no look sixes इस मैच में हार्दिक ने नहीं मारा बॉम्बे में भी बैट, उसका तो मैंने घड़ी उतार लेना है. वो घड़ी उतार के मैंने स्पॉटी बॉब को दे देना है, फिर बेटा कर लेना.
Iman, today those 6 overs in the West Indies batting power play, I think 2 of them were bowled by Hardik.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, bowled.
He bowled well. He bowled well. तो आज उसने bowling से shift करके बैटिंग पे लेके आया अपना no look वाला फीचर को. बैटिंग में तो लुक करो ना, no look बैटिंग क्या होता है? Look where you're standing, look where he's bowling. At least look at the bowler. भी देख रहा है वो.
So I don't know if this was tactics or what, but in the first 10 overs, you had 3 overs of Akshar and 3 overs of Hardik.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had 6 overs of them in the first 10. So that
I think the Akshar
आज के मैच में दुबई ने बॉलिंग नहीं किया यार, मेरे को बड़ा दुख है उस बात का. दुबे
That's
दुबे
true.
इसीलिए बॉलिंग नहीं किया, इसीलिए वो आके ऐसा बैटिंग में धोया कि मैं तो बॉलिंग कैसे नहीं दिया मेरे को, मैं पेलूंगा, मैं आके पहला बॉल से दिया चौका टक से एकदम। इसका कैजुअलिटी हो गया, वही समार जोसेफ गया वो
Dubey not bowling was the reason why we were chasing 196 and
194।
not 225 or something.
या करेक्ट, आई एग्री यार। पर वी गॉट टू फोकस ऑन वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट प्लेयर इन दिस टीम, इन आवर टीम, जो कि मुझे लग रहा है कि वो थोड़ा कचरा कर सकता है आगे जाके, एंड हु इज नॉट लेटिंग मी फॉरगेट आवर वेरी ओन, नॉट ओल्ड ओन मिस्टर अश्विन, इज मिस्टर वरुण चक्रवर्ती। उसका फील्डिंग इतना बढ़िया कैसे है यार, वो भैंचोद सौरव गांगुली को लग रहा है कि ही इज ए बेटर फील्डर। तो आज के दिन मुझे नाउ व्हेन आई लुक बैक, राइट मिस्टर सुंदर, यू आर द वन हु ऑलवेज टॉक अबाउट मिस्टर गांगुली, बट लुक मिस्टर वरुण चक्रवर्ती इज मेकिंग मिस्टर गांगुली लुक लाइक जॉन्टी रोड्स, बोएटा डिकनर, एडम बाकर, सब लग रहा है वो गांगुली भैंचोद मेरे सामने एडम बाकर माफिक लग रहा है वो। वरुण चक्रवर्ती बॉल बीच में फेंक दिया वो पांडु को। अरे यार थ्रो करना होता है एंड में, या तो बॉलर को फेंक, नहीं तो कीपर को। मैंने बैच बीच में फेंक दिया वो साला वो कवर्स में खड़ा है, उसको ना दिखा कि मुझे राइट पे फेंकना है कि मुझे लेफ्ट पे फेंकना है, उसने बोला जय माता दी लेट्स रॉक, बैट नहीं बीच में फेंक देता हूँ, बीच में वो दोनों वेस्ट इंडीज बैट्समैन, उसको लगा पिट्टू खेल रहे हैं क्योंकि बैट्समैन बीच में खड़ा था पिच के, उसने कहा मैंने बैट्समैन को मार देना है, वो बैट्समैन को मार दिया बॉलर। यार भाई वरुण कीपर को दे, बॉलर को दे, किसी को दे, नहीं मैंने बैट्समैन को फेंक देना है, वो बैट्समैन को फेंक दिया वो बीच में सीधा। ये वरुण चक्रवर्ती है बॉस, कुछ करो उसके साथ।
And then Varun had one more also in the Bumrah over. I think it was the 18th over, where he was fielding at fine leg, and then he just tried to go like form an arch, formed an arch over the ball so that the ball can go under him.
कुंबले के जैसा, जैसे कुंबले नहीं करता था, आए दाए अक्षर प्रेम के बॉल के ऊपर से चला गया, तो वैसे ही सेम ये भी ऊपर से निकल गया जुब से। उसको बुमराह से देख के बोलता है यार इसको कौन रखा है, ये कौन क्यों रखा है इसको। ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है कि वरुण चक्रवर्ती आए बॉलिंग करे और फिर बाहर चले जाए, फिर आए बॉलिंग करे बाहर चले जाए, ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है कि नो फील्डिंग का जरूरत ही नहीं।
IPL starts in 3 weeks, don't worry. We can do these things then.
करेक्ट, इसीलिए द IPL कमिश्नर मिस्टर मोहन कृष्णमूर्ति सच ए ब्रिलियंट गाय, द कमिश्नर ऑफ IPL मिस्टर मोहन कृष्णमूर्ति, उसने इसे रूल बनाया, ये सब रूल तो और कहीं नहीं है।
Which is why I want to bring this back, the focus to 2011 World Cup, where where inevitably expected to win the tournament with a bunch of superstars, came in and played a very, very haphazard campaign all the way till the knockouts. And now the knockouts are beginning. This has been a haphazard campaign from India so far. There's no questioning that. And it's a team full of specialists. Well, of course, you have Hardik and Dubey, who some would claim is an all-rounder. The last three bowlers, the bowlers, that is Varun Chakravarti, Bumrah and Arshdeep Singh, absolutely cannot bat and absolutely cannot field. So India are basically playing with 8 fielders and 3 people who are just taking space in the outfield.
What is the drive-by shooting of Bumrah you have made now? Absolute cannot field.
Okay, amongst those 3, Bumrah is probably the best fielder. But come on, I mean, it doesn't. He's not really a world class.
बुमराह का कैचिंग अच्छा है, कैच अच्छा लेता है, वो कैच नहीं छोड़ता है। पर गाइस कैच से याद आया,
no, but 1 second, Nitin. On the one hand, you're saying that India will not even win in Wankhede, and then on the other hand, you're saying that they will win the tournament.
I didn't say they'll win the tournament, and I didn't say they will lose to Wankhede.
You said that it is like 2011, etc.
He is not saying anything. वो कुछ नहीं बोल रहा है, वो ऐसे ही बोल रहा है, ऐसे ही बोल रहा है, कुछ भी।
No, every World Cup, if you ask me midway through a World Cup, I will say, oh, this World Cup reminds me of, this team is reminding me of how they played in that World Cup. That way,
just for our listeners, we have to give some context. Sorry, Nitin just turned 40, तो वो अंकलिश बिहेवियर उसमें आ चुका है। वो ऐसी बात, गड़बड़ हो गया, वे हार जाएंगे, खराब हो रहा है, ये बैट्समैन वो बेलंदो वो कर रहा है, वही तो गाइस, जस्ट दैट्स द कॉन्टेक्स्ट। हाँ नितिन बोलो, सारा नेगेटिव बातें कर दो।
नेगेटिव बातें पॉजिटिव, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying even Wankhede, Iman is very confident and he's talking about the final. I'm just thinking about our listeners, because we will end up publishing this around the time that semi-final happens. And then if India have lost the semi-final, the listeners listening to this pod will say, these fools were talking about India in the final. So I'm giving us enough caveats. I'm protecting you fuckers.
Iman has called the semi-final result already. What about you? You think India is making it past England, or
Dude, it's T20 cricket, man. At Wankhede
so
Stadium.
say pick something. Pick something.
The team that chases will win.
This is like Zimbabwe only. What about you, Prashant?
Zimbabwe.
I think India will win. I think
Win
India
what?
should beat England and
Semi-final, the final, or
the
yes.
semi-final. Wankhede is asking. Yes.
I am having severe doubts. This is England's cup to lose for me at least.
So,
Yeah. I
PDP
think
saying-
Wankhede तो मतलब इंडिया के लिए मतलब थम्पिंग विन है. The problem is कि वो थम्पिंग विन लेके नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम पहुंचेंगे, वहां पे सारा थम्प हो जाएंगे हम फिर से. तो
So
कुछ
India
करो
South
guys,
Africa
कुछ तो
final.
करो.
So Iman says India South Africa final. I guess PDP also saying India South Africa.
Yeah,
final.
yeah.
Is that
वो तो
right?
पहले ही बोल दिया था. That was
And
पहले
South
ही.
Africa-
Wait, so
Kharun
we have written off New Zealand at Eden Gardens.
For sure.
easily,
For sure.
easily.
For
मतलब
sure.
थम्पिंग विन है. थम्पिंग विन साउथ अफ्रीका का और द थम्पिंग विन इंग्लैंड का बिकॉज ऑफ स्पोर्टी बॉब. सॉरी इंडिया का.
Iman, I don't think New Zealand has ever lost to South Africa in a World Cup knockout.
Exactly. I was just going to bring that
So
stat up.
what?
Like
So what?
Multiple.
New Zealand has always had has had South Africa's numbers.
Have you seen
Grant Elliott.
either हाँ
Grant Elliott आएगा.
ग्रैंड एलियट नहीं आएगा, उनका पापा एनडीडी आएगा. ऐसा स्लो बॉल डालेगा ना चाचा, मुंह से फेफड़ा निकल जाएगा. हो जाएगा इंग्लैंड का, कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा
You
वो.
know, New Zealand are the masters of the slower ball. Their entire bowling attack was slower ball bowlers once upon a
हाँ, तो
time.
वो बॉलिंग करेगा स्लोअर बॉल. वो उसको पेलने के लिए साउथ अफ्रीका हैज इनफ एंड मोर बैटिंग. बहुत साउथ अफ्रीका को डेडली, मतलब इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका से गंदा हारा है, हारेगा फिर से. आई एम गेसिंग
South Africa lost 3 times to Afghanistan in the same match before beating them. Let's not
Yeah.
forget.
उसके
So-
बाद they have picked up like there's no tomorrow.
And I think
They
they
were-
played a lot of games at the Narendra Modi Stadium. So if they do make
Yes.
it there,
You know which other team has played a
They
lot
will.
in Narendra Modi Stadium and never won? Okay, so all of you are writing off South Africa. Sorry, all of you are writing off New Zealand.
for sure.
I have no idea.
Guys, BNP
Saying-
jinx is strong with that one.
And South Africa lost the World Cup semi-final, the one-day World Cup semi-final also in Kolkata, right? To
Yeah.
Australia.
Like to Australia.
2020,
So
2023.
Eden Gardens is not a very good hunting ground for South Africa, and New Zealand is not a very good opponent also for South Africa.
And they lost Hero Cup final in Kolkata, and Azharuddin hit Klusner in Kolkata. So South Africa don't like Kolkata.
यार तुम लोग एक
Randomly, you're bringing Azharuddin and Klusner. Who won
वही
that
तो.
fucking test match?
Why not?
Yeah. Any nonsense.
यार गाइस, रियलिटी से तुम लोग का कोई रिश्ता नाता नहीं है क्या? तुम मतलब कैसे कर रहे हो यार? इतना कॉन्फिडेंटली कैसे गलत बोल सकते हो, बताओ. कैसे करते हो ये चीज? ये स्किल कहाँ से आया यार आप लोग के पास?
Balandur sir.
बेलंदुर से आया? फिर तो ठीक है दोस्तों. होम और अरे स्पोर्टी बॉब का याद आ गया फिर से. नहीं पर कुछ नहीं, कोई बात नहीं.
No, because actually, if you think about it, New Zealand should have topped that group. That one Glenn Phillips over is what changed them, and they had to depend on on Sri Lanka and all that nonsense. New Zealand was all set to top the group.
न्यूजीलैंड का हो चुका है. न्यूजीलैंड में जितना खेलना था उसने खेल लिया. साउथ अफ्रीका को हराने लायक न्यूजीलैंड है नहीं. एंड उसके पहले भी इंग्लैंड के पास कुछ भी नहीं है इंडिया को हराने के लिए. नथिंग. दे हैव नो प्लेयर हु कैन कम अप और वानखेड़े में कुछ करे.
Give your preview for India South Africa final.
यार वो हार जाएंगे हम. वो हार जाएंगे हम.
Guys, you might as well title the episode BNP Jinx.
वो हार जाएंगे. गारंटी हारेंगे. यार तुम चेंज कर दो स्टेडियम. तुम स्टेडियम चेंज कर दो. तुम उसको चेंज करके तुम वो नॉलेजेबल क्राउड वो चेन्नई में डाल दो. जीत जाएंगे हम. उधर डाल दो. उधर वो जिम्बाब्वे का टी शर्ट बेच रहा होगा समीर मोहन. उधर डाल दो. उधर ठीक रहेगा. चेन्नई में डाल दो. अहमदाबाद से हटा दो. कुछ भी कर.
I don't know, guys. I think England will win at Wankhede. South Africa might still sneak through New Zealand. I don't think it'll be thumping. It'll be a close game, but South Africa will still win. And it'll be an England-South Africa final is what I'm thinking.
Oh.
गाइस उस दिन
Josh
इंग्लैंड में जो
Butler
मैच
scares the living daylights out of me.
अरे
Like, especially
कॉन्फिडेंस खत्म है.
no,
खत्म है.
the reason why it reminds me of how like the last T20 World Cup, India basically carried Virat throughout the entire World Cup, and then when the final came, the guy showed up and won them the
Hold
game.
up, I nearly won the
Huh?
match for South Africa. So hold up.
क्या बोल रहा है विराट बनता क्या
Yeah.
फॉर इंडिया?
Huh?
ए भाई इसका टिकट काटो यार. इसका टिकट काटो बस.
No, what I mean, like,
Yeah,
guy was completely
yeah,
absent.
yeah.
Like, guy was completely absent throughout the tournament.
नहीं हो पाया. इंग्लैंड won that match against श्रीलंका because of हैरी ब्रुक्स जीनियस इनिंग्स. ठीक है, and Sri Lanka also, you know, getting into this tensed moment कि यार मैं क्या करूं क्या नहीं, मतलब बहुत जल्दी श्रीलंका gave up. I don't think England has any chance against India given their current status. नहीं कर सकता वो कुछ भी, nothing.
PDP, please give predictions for India South Africa final. What is going to happen?
South Africa will win.
I also think so. Finals में India South Africa Narendra Modi Stadium, South Africa wins.
So South Africa has the WTC mace. They have also beaten
England,
India.
South Africa, England wins, guys. Come on.
यार ये अपने पापा के रूप में आया है क्या आज? अपने उसके पापा जो बात करते हैं सेम बातें कर रहा है ये आदमी.
I don't know. I have a very bad feeling about England. For some reason, that team, you know, seems like it has peaked at the right time. It's there.
Where they're not peaked only.
They're not peaked. We have peaked. We have
Tell me
peaked at the
about,
right time, opportune time.
Will the press
Jax
ask,
play? No, he may play.
will the press ask Sky the important question about
Which
whether
is?
Abhishek Sharma might be dropped for the semi-finals? And if so, will he laugh at them as he tends to laugh? And then will Abhishek Sharma come and score 90 in the semi-final once again?
Man, Sanju just saved him his entire ha-ha he conference, okay? This game.
The press will ask. The question is yes, they will ask. He will again laugh, and Abhishek will still not score.
Plot twist. Which is fine,
क्या
by the
twist
way.
होएगा उसके लाइफ में?
How many catches will he drop in the semis? That is
यार
the
वो
question.
बड़ा टेंशन सी बात है. कैच ले ले यार अभिषेक, वो बहुत ही गड़बड़ कर रहा है. वो वरुण चक्रवर्ती से भी खराब फील्डिंग कर रहा है.
It was 2 catches, man, today. 2. Not just... It's 2 catches. Like,
पहला वाला तो लोप्पा वाला था, तो जोर
Yeah.
वाला फेंक दिया उसने.
Yeah, sitter. First one, an absolute
Yeah.
sitter.
Even
and then
Saurav
on
Ganguly
the
वाला
other
form.
side, you have Shimran Atmayer who's taking 3 catches for them. So,
with big thoppai, with very, very big thoppai. Anyway, that's good, guys. और कुछ चाहते हो? क्या
और
चाहो?
कुछ
बोलो.
no. So,
PDP, please give us some sage words to close out this podcast.
No, there are no
Yeah.
sage words. The fucking least likable team is made it through to the semi-final. What do you want me to say?
England, we know.
why
made
do you
it to
hate
the-
England so much?
They.
PDP, tell us what Kuldeep Yadav's role is going to be in the rest of this world.
What? He is going to play in the final in Ahmedabad because, I mean,
India Academy.
huh?
Because it's going to be a turning track and India will play 3 spinners.
No, because it's a larger playing. So I don't think it makes sense to play him in Wankhede because it's a smaller ground and he may go the distance. But I think definitely it makes sense to play him in Ahmedabad for sure.
Hmm.
Any
Over whom?
and over anyone else. I mean, a spinner who actually turns the ball is not easy to just hit.
Okay, who is he coming in? Whose place is he taking? Akshar's
Anyone?
place?
No, either
Varun's
Akshar,
place?
either Akshar or Varun, either of them.
Oh.
Sorry, I missed it. क्या हो रहा है? क्या हो गया? Sorry, guys.
Kuldeep.
Kuldeep replacing
Kuldeep आ रहा है?
Varun.
You come, Iman. You come. Tell Kuldeep. Do you think he
कुलदीप
should?
सोचिए, वानखेड़े में तो दिक्कत हो जाएगा दादा.
Correct.
No,
वानखेड़े
So,
आएगा.
correct. So I think he should play in Ahmedabad. I don't think he should play in
अहमदाबाद, yes, I agree.
Yes,
अहमदाबाद
yeah.
में I agree. I think उस टाइम पे एक नहीं तीनों स्पिनर खिला दो फिर. एक पेसर बिठा दो.
So-
Arshdeep is going to sit out?
No,
Squad in Ahmedabad.
Pandya is not going to get a look, Iman.
पांडे don't get it. Look, अर्शदीप बिठा दो. अर्शदीप बिठाए, कुलदीप बिठाओ.
हाँ.
कुछ नहीं कर सकते. You have to drop Arshdeep and get Kuldeep in if you want to. Else, यार प्लीज कुलदीप को रेस्ट लेने दो. It's okay, no? क्यों आना है उसको? फाइनल्स ही खेलना है क्या? ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता यार. उसको बोलो रेस्ट करे, कोई बात नहीं. रेस्ट भी तो कर सकता है वो. नहीं, मुझे लगता है कि आई डोंट थिंक इंडिया शुड बी चेंजिंग द सेटअप एनीमोर. हो गया. अब जो भी टीम है इसी से आगे बढ़ो दोस्तों. यही टीम ठीक खेल रहा है. दे आर समहाउ जेल्ड. दे हैव कम टुगेदर इन सम फॉर्म. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दे ग्रेट. अब चेंज मत करो. अब आगे जो है सो है. अर्शदीप बोल्ड वेल. वो एक ओवर खराब हो गया उसका, कोई बात नहीं. वरुण चक्रवर्ती बोल्ड डिसेंटली, आई वुड से. लाइक साउथ अफ्रीका वाले मैच में ही गॉट अ मैसिव हैमरिंग, राइट? फ्रॉम देयर ही मेड सम कमबैक टुडे. ही बोल्ड डिसेंटली. हाँ, मतलब एक दो लप्पे में आ गया था वो जेसन होल्डर का.
No,
I
I think
don't
he-
think we should be changing the team.
Guys, for our listeners, I have one small editor's note. The reason this podcast is only 10 minutes long is because we actually recorded for about 50 minutes, but we had to remove 40 minutes because we spoke about a match that is not going to happen. which is India playing South Africa in the final of the World Cup. If you need to subscribe to the premium tier of Bits and Pieces to listen to the edited part of this podcast, but trust me, it is not worth your time.
Yeah, and you guys must be very, you might be completely aware कि वो सब paywall के पीछे होता है, just as how you have it with the Ken. Same यहाँ पे हमारा paywall के पीछे रहेगा वो UPI payment से ही पास होगा, उसके बिना नहीं हो पाएगा.
But if you give the UPI payment and become a paying subscriber to Bits and Pieces, we promise to give you a free Zimbabwe jersey.
Jersey, जो समीर मोहन आपको home delivery करके देगा. And if you are going to use credit card, तो फिर आपको हम इंडिया वर्सेस इंग्लैंड का टिकट का भी देंगे वांगड़े में, जो कि स्पोर्टी बॉब है कि स्पोर्टी बॉब है कि स्पोर्टी बॉब
स्पोर्टी बाबा
स्पोर्टी बॉब आपको देखे जाएगा. ठीक है यार, थोड़ा ओ और आ में उल्टा पुल्टा हो गया, बट प्लीज एडजस्ट मारी. पर हाँ, यू स्टैंड चांस टू ईदर गेट जिम्बाब्वे जर्सी फ्रॉम समीर मोहन और इंग्लैंड जिम्बाब्वे वाला टिकट इंग्लैंड वाला मैच में. हाँ मतलब डजंट मेक सेंस, बट ठीक है, वो स्पोर्टी बॉब वाला टिकट आपको मिल सकता है अगर आपने प्रीमियम सब्सक्रिप्शन ले लिया.
And one lucky winner stands to win Hardik Pandya's watch, which Iman Pandya has stolen.
करेक्ट, वो हम निकाल के लेके आएंगे साले ने, अगर आपकी बारी ठीक से नहीं किया तो एक घड़ी भी मिलेगा. और उसके ऊपर अगर if you are doing really well and if you see that you are really focused on our and doing like focused viewership मिल रहा है अपने को तुम्हारे तरफ से, then you get a chance to meet the most premium vice chancellor along with Mr. Mohan Krishnamurthy. Both of them will travel from Australia and meet you at Banandam Lake.
We can close this.
On that note, this is Max signing off on episode 180 of the Bits and Pieces podcast. We just finished our predictions for the semi-finals and also our imagination of how the final is going to take place. We'll be back here on Sunday recording the episode right after Jofra Archer gets Aiden Markram, the first over of the finals. If not, there'll be a different host. But we'll still see you. And keep listening. This is Bits and Pieces.
भाई से कट कर यार.
Bye.
भाई से कट कर.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.